Why did I pick this game? Anyway, Craig. I know it's your time, man. All right, guys. We're going to our one of our good sections, man. We're going to go to the Who You Got section, man. We're going to break down these games. And we'll start off with Corey. Y'all know the deal, man. Offense, defense. Who was the edge of offense, defense coaching? And then who gonna win the game and why. All right. So Corey, Saints or Titans, who you got?
All right, for this game, obviously, I feel like the edge offensively, still has to go to Tennessee. Their offense didn't look great Sunday. As 14 of their 28 points came from the defense. But the Saints just being down to Taysom Hill or Trevor Siemian at quarterback is just kind of cripples that Saints offense potentially. I mean, neither one of them really have the downfield passing ability of Jameis. And I think it could just, because of that, it could take Sean Payton a week or two to just kind of get his play calling adjusted to what he's got. So the Titans should have a better offense with Julio and A.J. Brown still. Defensively, I would give the edge to the Saints. I know the Titans did just suddenly find some defense against the Rams Sunday night, but I don't know if that was an aberration or if that's something that they can actually do consistently, because they have absolutely not shown that at all before this season. Coaching wise, got to give the edge to Sean Payton. Before the season, we threw it out there that the Saints could potentially miss the playoffs, and this could end up being Sean Payton's best coaching job of his career. And honestly, I feel like it's hard to argue that at this point in the season, it's not his best coaching job. I never expected the Saints to be in the position they are right now. So overall, I'm honestly not 100% sure where to go with this game. The Saints losing to the Falcons last week was tough for them. I mean, the Falcons aren't a great team. But both teams are struggling through some stuff right now. Major injuries to their offense, trying to get a rhythm, get it to going. We'll see how long it takes the Saints to adjust. As I said before, I just think it may take them a few weeks to get a rhythm with a new quarterback. So I'm gonna go Tennessee 17-13.
All right, man. For this game is very interesting. I just wish that Derrick Henry was there and Jameis Winston. This would have been a phenomenal game, but it still is. Both teams are still in the playoff hunt. All right, for the offense, I got to go with the Titans. I have to go with the Titans. Just because of Julio Jones and AJ Brown. I mixed them up. Okay, guys. All right. So and Adrian Peterson. Oh man, we're gonna say it's the Saints defense is not letting that go down. So I've got to give only because the Saints quarterback situation is crazy right now. Defense, I gotta go. Man, I don't know. The Saints defense is really good. The defense is really good, but I gotta give it. Oh man, this might be a push. This is gonna be a good defensive game because I'm gonna give the edge to the Saints, man. I'm gonna go ahead and give it to the Saints defense, man. I know that might sound a little crazy, but I just think that their defense is gonna be playing better, and yeah, I'm going to go with the defense. I think the Titans, defense played good against the Rams, but it has been since that's one game. The Saints have played good defense against multiple teams, including the Buccaneers. Coaching. Oh man, I got to give it to Vrabel. Vrabel's done a great job of coaching. I like Sean Payton. All right. At this point in time, I think Vrabel. I'm not saying overall, but this season, I think Vrabel has done a better coaching job than Sean Payton.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Losing Derrick Henry, still winning. They won big games. Listen, they beat the Rams. It's ugly, but they won. And then their schedule on the back end is crazy. they got a chance to win some good games. Okay, so who's gonna win this game and why? This is gonna be a defensive game. I gave the edge to the Saints D. I think it's gonna be a really close game, and I have the Titans winning 20-17. But it's gonna be ugly, man. It's gonna be. I don't even know if I would. Why did I pick this game? Anyway, Craig. They're rethinking that. Craig, Saints and Titans. Who you got?
Well, offensively, I'm going with the Titans. There's obviously they don't have Henry anymore. They still have Julio Jones, and Julio Jones knows the Saints well. He knows those cornerbacks well. AJ Brown obviously is there. Tannehill, I would take him over Simeon, or I don't know what you're gonna get from Hill. I don't even know if who's the starter.
Is he healthy?
He should be back this week, I believe. But I mean, even if he's not, if you're just starting Trevor Simeon out there, I would take Tannehill over either one of those two guys. The only thing the Saints really have is Kamara. The wide receivers, they're just no-name wide receivers. And without Jameis Winston throwing the ball, like there's still no-name wide. They're even worse, no-name wide receivers. So I would take the Titans offense there. The defense, the Saints have a better defense. Like the cornerbacks are better. Just overall, I know what the Rams did, or excuse me, the Rams. I know what the Titans did last week to the Rams. It's like Corey said, it was an aberration. Like, I don't really buy into their defense overall. And I know that the Saints had the opposite. They had a bad week against the Falcons defensively. So, but I think it's going to balance itself out in this game to the point where I think it's not going to be a high-scoring game. I think both defenses are going to work pretty hard. Both offenses are going to work pretty hard as well. And it should result in a decent close game. The head coaches, I want to, man, it's tough because the job that Mike Vrabel has done this year, I think is really, really good. I can't take away from the quality wins that he has. Buffalo, Kansas City, the Rams, like that's tough. I understand what Sean Payton has done, and I kind of want to do a push here.
Come on over.
He's done a great job this year. Just the pieces around them, but I'm going to slightly lean towards Mike Vrabel, just because of the big wins that he has. I think if Sean Payton can go out here and get this win on the road, it'll boost the Saints a lot, and it'll do a lot for that program going forward for the rest of the season, because that was a tough loss, a terrible loss last week. And I thought the Titans were going to lose last week on the flip side, and they did.
I did too. I definitely did.
There was a lot of games like that I thought were going to go left, and were going to go right, and they went left. So at the end of the day, I'm going 23-16. Adrian Peterson scores the game-winning touchdown, and the Titans win the game.
Adrian Peterson name dropping
From the 3-yard line.
All right, Bo. Saints and Titans, who you got?
Offensively, I'll take the Titans. I'll take the Titans if Michael Thomas was healthy, if Winston was healthy, and Titans didn't still have Derrick Henry still out, I would then change my mind. But with balancing both injuries, but still looking at the overall offensive weapons, I'll take Tennessee. Mm-hmm. Defensively, I'll take New Orleans, but I love what Tennessee's doing defensively. I love that some of their main contributors they drafted. I love when that is. I understand, the word of money and all this stuff, but some of their main contributors they drafted. Some of the D tackle that was hurt when they first drafted him, that had the current issue question. He's doing well.
Yeah, Simmons a beast.
Landry's playing well. They got some pretty good. They got some ballers. Coaching wise, I'm only saying it because of right now, currently, at this point right now, because of course we said overall we would say Sean Payton, but but right now to this date, if we're talking right now this week, I'll take Vrabel just for the record, because of the record and because of where they're at. Oh, okay, I thought it froze.
Good.
Then for the game, for the win, I'm going to take Tennessee 24-13 because I truly believe if Tennessee has what we think they have in that locker room, they're going to smell blood. The AFC is there with their schedule down this stretch. It's there for the taking for them. That number one seed is there for the taking if they want it. They have probably out of all the contenders, if we take maybe the top 3 to 4 teams in the AFC right now, by far they have the easiest schedule left. It's not even close. Like their schedule is terrible. So it's there for the taking for them if they want to take this division. So I think I'll go Tennessee 24-13.